Now, if you think the weather where you are can be pretty unpredictable, spare a thought for forecasters in the Falklands. Let's return to the islands now, where Charlotte Cross reports.
The British are notoriously obsessed with the weather, and for those based in the Falkland Islands, they have good reason, because here it's exceptionally changeable. So particularly in winter, one minute it could be cloudy, grey and raining, the next minute you're battling gale force winds. The next moment it could be beautiful blue skies and sunshine. Or even snowing, and that's why they have a saying here, be prepared for 4 seasons in one day. The islands are well known for their extreme weather and unique cloud formations that are rarely seen anywhere else. At the British military base on East Falkland, it's the job of the on-site Met Office to predict that weather 24/7.
Well, if you think about our location, I mean, we're as far south as the UK is north, but we don't have the benefit of having the Gulf Stream keeping us warm, and we also have many different wind directions. What happens is you can get these low pressures that come through the Drake Passage, and it mixes all those different air masses together, so we can get snow at one point and we can have warmer weather followed. So that's the reason why we have such changeable weather here, based on our location, really.
Forecasts start with data collection from observation points across the islands and from just outside the Met Office. Joe Gresty is the observer on site. His job is to go outside and look at what the weather's doing on the hour, every hour.
Winter conditions like it is now, you can go from in 10 minutes being the best conditions, you'll see fantastic visibility, fantastic cloud bases, to a couple of minutes later the worst of the worst. So yeah, constantly on the ball. So yeah, it's an interesting job, but it keeps you busy, that's for sure.
Various instruments also collect data on different aspects of the weather.
Okay, so this is the Stevenson screen. It's just a sort of device that carries all your various thermometers, so we can record the temperature, obviously. It's just to keep a record of actual air temperatures for the day, so we can see what the max temperature has been, what the minimum temperature has been.
As well as the temperature, these instruments measure things like rainfall, the height of the cloud base and visibility. They also launch weather balloons, which send back crucial data, including the temperature and humidity and wind strengths. It allows the forecasters to predict wind and cloud at different heights.
And as it's going up,
By using mathematical models, forecasters can predict what's going to happen with impressively high levels of accuracy.
Okay, as you can see, the trough went through this morning, and it's followed by...
The forecasters predict the weather for all aspects of the military, including sea states for the Royal Navy and RFA ships, conditions and wind chill effects for troops on the ground, but their main effort is supporting aviation.
Met is the first decision-making process, because we are very isolated here, and the weather is so changeable, that really we look at the Met picture first, and then planning phases can take place after that.
They also provide weather information to the local population, including a measurement known as the sheep chill factor, which helps farmers protect their livestock from severe weather conditions.
And it just gives them an idea of likely exposures to animals, and whether they need to steer their sheep into protected areas.
And for the Falklands, we've got more sunshine actually in the forecast today than we were initially forecasting.
To the untrained eye, weather forecasts might sometimes seem simple, but the science behind them is anything but that. Charlotte Cross, Forces News in the Falkland Islands.